Well, a very good morning to you. Thanks for joining me yet again on another video. I hope you're having a great week so far. We're halfway through again. Thank you to Mrs. H. I don't know how she does it. The time, you know, just it looks time putting all that in anyway. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, so what we're going to use? We're going to use Chiseled Face Groomatorium Santa Paula, which has petitgrain, bitter orange and sage. Lovely, and that's what that looks like in there. We have got the window open, so I'm hoping there's no strange noises, only from me, or legal noises of course. And we are using the King C Gillette razor, and I did say in the last, is that going to focus on there? There you go. There's a spiral, as you can see, knurling on here. This has a bit of a Merca Future-esque-ness to it. 3-piece non-adjustable, and it is logoed on the head there. KCG, I think it is. So, I've already put the blade in, have I? Yeah. That's unusual. Well, that's coming out. There's a... Oh, I must have changed my... I've changed my mind. I'm not going to use the Persona. I'm going to use this Gillette Wilkinson blade, which will be its 4th use. So we're going to try that in there. Reason the window's open, it's very humid again here. Somebody asked me in the comments of either this channel or my other channel, when you say humid, what's your humidity? Well, this was last week and it was 82% humidity here. Along with the heater, it always feels a bit hotter, doesn't it? And it was about just over 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees C, which is quite warm for us. Not complaining though, it is summer, but we do need a good shave. So I put some of the soap in my fine Accoutrements porcelain bowl, and the brush of choice is going to be this Razor Rock Amichi. I hope you can see this, it's all blurred to me, but Amichi. So we're going to put the glasses back on so I can see. You did see that, didn't you? Yeah, there you go. Red and black, synthetic knot. Very, if you look very carefully at them hairs, you don't see it often, but these are very sort of what I call frizzled. See like they've been permed. You see that sometimes in a synthetic. It used to be very apparent in the early synthetics when they wear and they looked and they felt synthetic. I have got, just bear with me 1 minute, if I can find it. I don't know if it's here. No, it's not here. A very inexpensive synthetic knot. It's actually uncomfortable to use, but if I remember I'll show you. But these were the early days of them coming out. Stop waffling, Paul, get on with it. Right, this is only lukewarm water, as we're experiencing some nice heat, as you can see straight away. Someone else asked in the last video, and thanks for all the comments as usual. They were happy to see I leave the lathering bit in. Some people take it out or whatever. I'm always aware of leaving it in because it takes more time, and I know your time is precious, and I'm very grateful that you watch. The last video was a bit long, wasn't it? 27 minutes I think, but you know, and he was saying he's new to this, and lather, it should be thicker, thinner. All it is, that when you get a bit of water in here, is that lathering, you need more water because it'll get sort of dryish, if that makes sense. And then you get some bubbly stage, it'll be very aerated. You need to just keep going, keep going, keep going. If you want it thinner or wetter, just add a little bit of water at a time. like I'm doing, and just keep going, keep going. It does take a bit of patience, but it's worth it in the end. And very quickly you do start to get a nice creamy lather. You'll see that most of the bubbles go and it turns into this sort of cream, beautiful cream texture, and that's ready. That's for me, it's ready. You can take as long as you like to do. It's a good thing to experiment actually before you shave. Just get a bit of soap and start experimenting and making it thinner, making it thicker, and finding which works best for you. There we go, that's good enough for me. So we'll whack the face. The chiseled face. This is not a chiseled face. If I had a soap going out, it would be the rounded face. I'd call my soap company the Double Chin. The Double Chin Soap Company. Don't think I'd make many sales, do you? There's a nice combination of scent in this. There's a sort of greeny, sort of earthy scent. Beautiful, nice. Only light. So how's life been in your shave den, in your bathroom? Shave's going okay? Okay then, right, I'll be razor, just heat it up slightly. And we're ready to rock and roll. So here we go, the first pass. As I say, using the King C Gillette, one of their newest razors. Probably since the, when did they, about 70s was it? Well, there's the obligatory fire engine going. So fourth use for the blade, Wilkinson, so Gillette Wilkinson. Here it is. And so far, feels very nice. I can tell it's time yet again for another haircut. Yeah, that's lovely. So the razor, quite a heavy weight, handle is solid. I don't find any issue with this smooth end here, grip at all. Now, as you may be able to tell with the way I'm going over bits with no soap on, it's a good slickness to the soap. Get them whiskers down. Yeah, very nice. So here we go. So what's the shave of the day if you're having one? Oh, and incidentally, I'd like to say thank you very much. Last Monday, start of the week, was my birthday. 21, I've been looking forward to it. And now my age is catching up to my waist. Oh no, it's past it now, isn't it? Yeah. And just to say that if anybody sent me, well, I had a lot of messages, private messages, and messages on the Facebook page, all over really, Instagram, everywhere. So I've tried to leave a thank you on those who sent them, but on the Facebooks I put a comment because I had so many. Just thank you all for the messages. If you haven't seen that and you've sent me a message, thank you so much. I had a lovely day, some beautiful gifts. Mrs. H treated me to well, we had Sunday lunch out, didn't we? And we had a surprise visitor, which was Mrs. H's sister and her husband. They joined us for lunch. I didn't know they were coming because I had a shock when they walked in. I said, "You haven't booked the same time, have you?" And then it clicked. So that was nice. And I said on Sunday, didn't I wasn't sure what I was having, but I went for the roast lamb Sunday lunch. Lovely. Gosh, back again this Friday. Chip shop must be shut. I'm going to cross the growth now. And then Monday we went to a fish and chip with fish chips and mushy peas with curry sauce to a chip shop we've been recommended for a long time and we've never been to it. It's called Enoch's, E-N-O-C-H-S, Enoch's, in a place called Llandudno Junction. I think they got one in Anglesey apparently, I think. I hope he's not going there. And it's one of the nicest fish and chips I've ever had. So that's one of them. Another one is in called Pontypair in Betws-y-Coed, near Mrs. H's childhood home, really. Yeah, the fish and the curry, they give you a curry sauce. You have a choice of fruity or spicy. So I, of course, went with the fruity. No, I went with the spicy. Mrs. H had the fruity. And it wasn't hot spicy, it was just a bit more tang to it. And Mrs. H preferred the spicy one than the fruit. But they were both nice. And we shared them. Mushy peas. And I had a rhubarb soda, it was called, as a drink. And it was really nice, really enjoyed it. And to finish the night, we went for a walk along the prom, along the seaside, in Rhos-on-Sea. Near a place called Colwyn Bay, against the growth. Very nice. So the razor, as I say, I don't know if I've said, the razor itself is a standard aggression. It's just a standard, normal sort of one of these heads. Which a lot of razor companies make this head and just change the handles, you know, make different handles. But, oh, listen to that wind picking up. That is nice. As always, the slickness is getting better with each pass. As you know, I'm not an expert in shaving just because I've got a channel and maybe I've done it for a long time. I have learnt a lot myself. It still goes wrong. Still have cuts and nicks. That's just part of it for me. But if I could give anybody advice that's new to this, I would suggest that you start off DE shaving when you've got the time, you know, not half an hour before you go to work, or just when you have a day off, a weekend off, or whatever, and you've got a bit of time you can spend on your own messing about, and it'll be worth it in the end. That is nice. That blade is performing in this razor and in this particular shave. The blade is performing the best out of the 4 shaves, I think. It's strange, isn't it? Sometimes that does happen. 3, 2, 1, pickup time, baby! Oh yeah, pickup time. Won't be in work tomorrow. Why not? Because you sacked me last week. You fired me. We say sacked, you say fired. Because he was fed up of me not going in on a Monday and a Thursday for some reason. Can't blame him, can you? Listen to that. If you want to confuse your partner, your wife, or your husband, just say to them, I'm just going to the bathroom to butter some toast. And they look, what? He's lost the plot, this man. Well, that's what it is, you see, if you listen. that is it. Cold water rinse. Oh, nice. Very nice. That's good. That's good. Aren't they beautiful colours? Red and green and a hint of white and things. Oh. Humphrey's, no relation sadly. Humphrey's citrus witch hazel. Mind you never know, do you? Maybe related. And I use this for a long time. All Seasons Lemon Cologne. Look how much I used it. It's quite a big bottle. This good stuff. Quite similar to Evan. No, hey, the old. It's well, lemon cologne obviously, but it's got a, I don't know, hint of the candy type lemon as well in there. That's nice. And then we're going to have some Repair number 3 by Bert and Bert. I was recommended to get this a while ago from one of the supermarkets. I believe it could be somewhere like Sainsbury's. I'm not sure, but good stuff. Yeah, so that is it. That's a good midweek shave for me. That'll see me through now till Sunday, where I'll be itching to shave again. And hopefully have your company. So yeah, thank you again for all your support, for watching these videos. I know it takes time, busy lives, busy work. Hopefully you enjoy them and relax to them maybe. Our little chat and me waffling on about stupid things sometimes. But that's what it's all about. If you were here with me having a shave, we'd be talking rubbish. May as well put it out there now. Putting the world to rights, won't we? So have a great week, look after yourselves wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you on Sunday for the weekend shave. So all the best, thank you very much, and bye bye.